Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. I have Olin Simplis here, a basketball trainer who has some really interesting things with bands that he trains his players with. So talk a little bit about how you discovered these bands and what they do for the player.
Well, first of all, I was a kinesics major in college, and one of the biggest things that we learned was to focus on the posterior chain, activate the glutes and so forth. So I figured if you're able to do that on the court, it'll help you be a lot more explosive. So a lot of my band drills, that's what we focus on. A lot of guys just do the pulling, straight line, stand behind, dribble, make moves. We do it both. We do dribble, resistance from the pulling so they're going forward, as well as we hit them going backwards to activate everything. We do all types of various ball handling drills with it. And these bands are a lifesaver to an athlete. If they're smart, basically you can use this as opposed to go to any gym in America. Get a few of these and you'll be fine. You know, we want you to be basketball strong, stuff to translate on the basketball court, not things that are in the weight room. You know, a lot of guys want to be bodybuilders today, and that's not how the game is played out here. You know, this game you have to be finesse, limber, explosive, and so forth. So these are the greatest tools ever invented, and I utilize them in every workout.
If a player has an injury or coming back from an injury, do these things help even more for balance and explosion and recovery?
Oh, no, definitely. These bands are what a lot of therapists use for, you know, rehab. But see, what a lot of guys tend to forget, things that you do in rehab is so it doesn't happen again. So we're actually taking your body to another level than it was pre-injury. We're actually making you stronger and making you more explosive. So if they're using these bands and the ones around your ankles and so forth for glute activation and all the above, why not do it in your normal regimen?
Have you seen other trainers use these with a ball and then finishing moves at the basket as well?
I see a lot of guys picking stuff up, not just, you know, I'm not saying that I invented stuff, but it's just using your imagination. So I'm sure at some point other guys will as well. But one thing I do see people neglect is posterior chain, even in their regular workout routine. And that's the most important part.
So there you have it, sports fans. Some really great cutting-edge techniques that I certainly haven't seen much of when you use the bands and the ball handling skills at the same time. So terrific stuff, Owen. Thanks for having us over. And so don't forget, sports fans, that B-Ball Breakdown, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in? You in, Coach O?
I'm definitely in, Coach Nick.